There's a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do for the longest time that I keep telling myself I'm going to do, and I don't do it. Whether it's starting that business, whatever, starting to read more. My mom gave me a book, I haven't even started reading it. Get off social media more, my phone's right here. Still on that shit. There's a lot of stuff that's hard to let go, right? And honestly, I think the reason that a lot of people are unsuccessful and they don't really achieve the goals that they would like to achieve, no matter how much they set them or plan ahead, is because they're trying to blame it on something else. They're trying to blame it on the world. Maybe they're trying to blame it on the fact that they don't have enough time. I think the number one way to improve that I have found myself implementing in the past, but I still fail to implement myself, is taking accountability for everything, right? If your life is shit, you're unhappy with your life, and you choose to blame it on something else. You choose to blame it on the fact, I don't have a car. How am I going to get to my job? Well, you can get a job that's nearer. You can bike to your job, right? There's always going to be some sort of excuse for something that you cannot do. And you're taking advantage of that excuse. You are. There's always going to be something that you can pin the blame on. And the number one way to stop this is just by taking accountability for literally everything. Everything that comes into your life, you say, okay, that's my fault. Not the situation. If your car gets hit, it's not your fault at all. Right? You can either get hella mad, you crash out, you're just like, oh, I have to pay a shit ton for this, like, I'm mad, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna run out of money, how the fuck am I gonna get food for the next couple days, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to go enjoy time with my friends, go get food with them, go out to golf, whatever. Or you can just look at it and say, okay, this happened, and I'm gonna find a way to deal with it. Because that's what life should be, right? You have to find ways to deal with everything that comes your way. And if you don't, if you choose to blame it on something else, then you're never going to learn. You're never going to learn how to deal with this specific thing. You're never going to learn how to deal with different situations. And so you have to just take a good look at your life and say, okay, why am I in this situation? Say you're home from college, you have no job. You're sitting here, you're telling yourself, I'm going to make social media content. I'm going to do this shit. I'm going to make an AI business. I'm going to make hella money off of it. That's so many ideas, so many plans, and you don't execute. Why? It's because you're blaming it on external circumstances. If you put down your phone, if you sat in front of your computer for 3-4 hours a day, and you genuinely plotted out content, you genuinely talk to yourself like this more often, like reflected, right? You genuinely just stopped giving a fuck and started posting, because genuinely, I'm posting, people see it, they laugh. This kid's fucking stupid. Who does he think he is? He's trying to be an influencer. Yeah. I am. And then they go about their own lives. They look at themselves in the mirror and they say, God, I wish I could be this. I wish I could be that. I wish I could be that. I wish I could do this. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about me. People might see this for a second and then go back to their day, right? Everybody has their own problems to worry about. You're not thinking about somebody else that you see online 24/7 because most of the time you're just scrolling past. So, I think it's really that simple. Is that you just have to stop caring what other people think. Choose to blame everything on yourself. Because if you really wanted it, you could get it. If you really wanted it. If somebody told me, you have 30 days to get $10,000, I guarantee you I could do it if I would die at the end of that. But I know I'm not going to. And that's the problem. I have a fallback plan. But do I? I'm going to college. I barely have any internships. I don't have real work experience. I don't have clubs. But I have this motivation in me, and I know that I'm going to be able to do something great one day. Genuinely. And I think there's a lot of people out there that do too. And it's that simple. Just need to start blaming everything on yourself. Not blaming, but just learning how to work with and taking accountability for what you're doing on a day-to-day basis if you really take a look at your life. Are you wasting time? Are you on bullshit? Because I'm certainly on bullshit a lot. And it's fun. It's life experience, but it's not getting me anywhere. And I know I could be having a lot better life experiences. Like, I recently just went to Japan. Started seeing the world, get a taste for what life could actually be like if I take a second to sit down and talk. Try and learn. Take accountability. That's the number one thing.